taking you to places you might not get to visit, meeting interesting people, and learning more about this great company is what this program is all about. Thanks for taking time to join us, and welcome to another exciting edition of the Frontline Report. In this program, we're going to spend time with President and CEO Mike Moss, who officially joined our team in January. So sit back and relax as we find out a little bit about Mike's background, his thoughts about his first few weeks on the job, and his vision for the future. Mike, you've been on the job for about 6 weeks now. What are your first impressions?
Rick, they're outstanding. They are very outstanding, and really I don't view it so much as a first impression, more as a confirmation of the impression I had prior to. And what I mean by that is I've worked with the San Jose team for years since the acquisition. Mike Zanoli, Steve Atkins, Terry Bennett, and I have been counterparts for some time, and have spent the last 4, 5, 6 weeks out where we do what we do, and that's within the service centers, with the employees that are taking care of that valued customer on a daily basis, and seeing exactly what I thought I would. The level of service, the level of commitment, and probably most impressive is the commitment of the people for each other from a teamwork standpoint. It's been very exciting.
What are some of the challenges you see in the road ahead?
Well, it's I don't know if we consider them challenges or opportunities. Anyone that's an employee of this team chose an industry that is quite competitive. And we're in a marketplace where we're not shy of competition. We'll have plenty of that today and in the future. Our challenges or opportunities moving forward is to continue to differentiate our organization, and we have, by the way, but continue to differentiate our organization from the rest through product quality, through the services that we bring to the marketplace.
Mike, anybody who's talked to you or ever got an email from you or has read a memo from you has seen the phrase, attitude is everything.
Yes.
Can you give us some thoughts around how that came about and maybe how it's shaped your life and give us some insight into that?
Yeah, Rick, I won't bore you with the entire story, but it goes all the way back to my childhood, and a very important person in my life who was my grandfather, who taught myself and his other grandchildren the importance of how you wake up and approach every day. And there's few things that are automatic, but one thing that is in life is you have a choice every morning. And it's the approach you take in life. It can either be with a positive attitude or it can be with a negative attitude. And one thing the employees on this great team will find as I continue to work with them and we get to know each other better is I don't demand a lot. I don't believe in that. I don't think that's a leadership style that is conducive to long-term growth and success. But I will demand one thing, and that is that we approach every day and every circumstance we deal with a positive attitude, a can-do attitude, and I'll argue until the end of time that will push you across the limits of success.
Mike, tell us a little bit about the phrase we're seeing and hearing a lot more about lately, origin perfection.
Our business is very, very simple. You know, we pick it up, we move it somewhere, and we deliver it. The things that happen in the middle is what can make our job so complex and ultimately lead to cost drains, ultimately customer dissatisfaction, and finally the unfortunate loss of business. My argument has always been, and what I'll continue to state, that 99% I would estimate of every issue we deal with will track back to a breakdown in processes at origin. And I'm not being selective to just the on-time pickup. This is a broad comment or a broad conversation that ties to the account setup, the pricing establishment, the masking of the bill information. It does tie into the operational side of on-time pickups and quality handling and what have you. But the charge is to focus our energy on getting everything we do every single day correct at origin. When we're successful in doing that, those downstream issues that we tend to deal with on a daily basis, they'll go away.
Mike, what does the future hold as you see it for our people and our company?
Excitement and success. Rick, let me tell you, we have a strategy with this organization, and let me be broad on that. This is the FedEx Corporation strategy that we have quickly become a vital part of as it relates to a total transportation solution. And I almost would like to rewind back and let's look backwards before we look forwards. This organization, and when I speak of organization at this point, specifically the San Jose Operating Company, has a track record of tremendous success. I have studied this company back to the Bangham family, and what a great story and what an enjoyment to study and read and understand. It's important that we, as we look back on that great track record and that success that we've had, that we as an organization, 6,000 plus strong, understand that we need to hang on to those successes. We need to understand what brought us to the point we're at today, while at the same time now understanding how we fit into the future. What was a fantastic, industry-leading, owning scenario of a 13-state regional carrier is now part of the big picture, which is now us. Us being the FedEx Freight East operating company, the FedEx Freight West operating company, the FedEx National operating company out of Lakeland, Florida, that we are now the LTL arm, LTL solution of the big picture, which is a total transportation solution that we're bringing to the marketplace. Long answer to what was a simple question, but I wanted to go into that level of detail so that everyone fully understands that you would not want to compete with that. And think about that for a minute. We're positioning ourselves in the marketplace to get in front of the customer, to offer them solutions in one single set down. And what a great place to be, which again, I'll go back and say excitement and success moving forward.
Well, that's going to do it for this edition of the Frontline Report. If there's something about our company you'd like to learn more about, send us an email or give us a call and we'll do our best to feature it in a future program. Thanks for taking time to stay informed and delivering the Purple Promise to our customers.